Welcome to this morning's Ottawa Fury FC media conference, and thanks once again to Cisco for the use of their incredible teleconference facilities both here and elsewhere. There have been a number of milestones in our short NASL franchise history, and so today, November 6th, another milestone, and I'm delighted to introduce Mark to announce the signing of the first player in Fury FC history. Mark?
Well, good morning everyone. Bonjour à tous. Je pense que c'est une journée très spéciale pour le Ottawa Fury FC. Et je pense que c'est une journée qui va marquer le club à tout jamais, surtout quand on annonce notre premier joueur. It's a special day for the club and an historical one. Every time you announce your first player, I think it's important, but we can't forget that this player, it's only going to be a piece of a puzzle. And every time we start building a team, our concern was always to think about the club, the city, the people around it, and to make sure that every player would gel together. So when we thought about this player, we thought about first, does he have the vision? Does he have the capacity? Does he have what it takes to be part of the model of play we want to put in part? And we started following this player around June, July of this year, starting watching some games, looking at his profile, looking also at the person he is. And afterwards, we started to look at how is this player going to be inside the community, inside the new club. Donc, je suis très heureux and I'm very proud today of announcing Nicki Paterson as our first signing. Nicki is a player that has exactly the profile we're looking for in that position. He reminds me, of course, at a lower level, and that should be motivating for him. If I would compare him with a top player, I would compare him to Frank Lampard. I think he has that box-to-box attitude. He's a winner. He's a player that wants to be in Ottawa. He's excited to be part of this.
I mean, for me, honestly, it was quite an easy decision. Like I said, I had a really good time in Charleston, but I really felt that I had done everything that could be done there. I mean, when you win a championship, I've been to the semi-final 2 years. I just feel that I felt like it was the right time for me to move on. And I took one conversation with Mark within about 5 minutes. You can ask the chair, it took 5 minutes for me to turn around and go, I like this guy a lot. And literally 5 minutes was all it took for me to really want to be part of this. As far as do I feel pressure? No, I mean, I think any soccer player feels a little bit of pressure, but I mean, that comes with the job. You have a lot of fans that pay money to come, they want to see you win. So there's always pressure there, you know, and I think through the experiences I've had, I don't think there's anything I've not been through on and off a soccer field, so nothing phases me to be successful. I'm always going to work hard, no matter what. I don't think anybody in the whole time I'll ever be in Ottawa will ever say, Nicki did not give you everything to win that game. I look at myself as a two-way midfielder. Like I said, I like to get forward into the attack and create and score goals, but depending on the game, depending on the time of the season, depending on number of aspects, you've got to adapt. And I could see myself playing offensive, I could see myself playing defensive, two-way. I played 4-4-2, 3-5-2, 4-1-4-1, whatever position. At times in my career, I've played right midfield, forward, right back, left mid. I've played, I think, every position apart from goalkeeper at one time or another in my whole career. But I would say 90% of the time, or my best position is in the middle of the field, where I can use my strengths. So yeah, two-way central midfielder.
There's been talk around the Canadian Football League that this is a place that people want to come to. Is that the same thing in soccer? Is word getting out amongst players, say, at the level you were at, or maybe other players you've talked to?
Absolutely. I mean, you only have to look at the stadium that's being built right now to show how big a project this is, whether it be football, soccer, hockey. I mean, this is a place where people are going to be visiting a lot over the next few years for those reasons. And I mean, there's a lot of historical aspects of Ottawa as well. And I said to Mark, I feel like such a big city like Ottawa deserves that, you know. And I think, yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason why anybody wouldn't want to come. Any players I've spoken to, I mean, obviously I've had to remain pretty quiet about what was going to be happening. But I mean, I've spoke to several players that would be interested to join the club already, and I had to be like, yeah, it's going to be great up there, I think, you know. And yeah, I think I mean, for me personally, it shouldn't be hard recruiting for Ottawa because there's going to be a lot of people who want to go there.